Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Blessing Anidi of Daffodil Crafts. So before we get into this video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and also turn on the notification bell. So in today's video, we'll be making this beautiful hobo bag. This tutorial will be coming in two parts. This is the pattern drafting and cutting. So the materials needed for this project are: 1, your plain paper, either A4 or brown paper for pattern drafting. Then we'll be needing the fabric of choice, your lining, your fiber or foam. This white stuff is called fiber, but you can use a foam if you want. That's what gives it the hobo feel. Then of course you need your pen to mark and also a chalk, and then of course you need your tape to measure, your scissors to cut, and you also need your zipper, a zipper to match the material that you're using. Bear in mind that this bag we are trying to make was made with a fabric, though I don't know the kind of fabric that they used, but I've decided to use a jean for this, one of my old jeans. So what you want to do first is take it out, like loosen it, so you have it as a material to use for the project. So this is the jean I'll be using. Then I'll be using this A4 paper for my pattern drafting. So what I did first was fold it in two, like so. Then I went ahead to get my pen and then mark the bottom area. The bottom part of the bag has a curve, so I'm just going to trace out the curve with my free hand. You can use any object around you, but I prefer to use my free hand most times. And then I'm going to just give it a slant, a little bit of slant at the top, just to give the bag shape a very good look. Mind you, I didn't use any particular measurement for this bag. I actually used the measurement of the A4 paper for the bag. You can see that the bag is not a really big bag, so I just used the full measurement of this A4 paper as my measurement for the bag. You can make yours bigger or smaller, depends on what you want, but I decided to use the measurement of the A4 paper. So the length of this A4 paper is 11.5 inches by, I think, 2 cents. 11.5 inches by 2 cents, and the width of this paper is 8 inches and 2 cents. So you can either increase this or reduce it depending on what you're going for, but I just felt like it's better to use the full measurement of the A4 paper because the size almost looks the same, like the exact picture. So after you've done your measurements, all you have to do is just trim that little part out, so you can see that the pattern is ready. This one did not give any stress. It's really easy to do. Now we are going to place this pattern on your fabric and do the needful by simply cutting it out. So I just simply got my jean fabric, folded it in two. First off, I removed all the thread that came out after I ripped it off, then folded it in two, placed like this. Then I placed the pattern on top of it and then cut out. You can actually mark before cutting out or just cut straight as you may see. So after cutting out, this is what I have. I basically just placed this on the fabric again and then cut out the second part because you need 2 pieces of this for the front and the back. The next thing I cut out was the handle of the bag. You can see from the image that the handle is not that long, so I just basically used the length of 22 inches for the handle of the bag and added 1 each as allowance. So that's to say in total I cut out 23 inches for the length and 4 inches for the width. So I'm just marking 11.5 because I folded my fabric in two. So whenever you fold in two, you must divide your measurements by 2. So after measuring and marking, the next thing you have to do is cut that out. Now we have our handle, the handle of the bag, and these are the things we've cut out. The body parts, which is the front and the back, and then we also have the handle of the bag. So we're going to be cutting the side of the bag later just to get more accurate measurements after we've joined the lining, the fiber, and the fabric. So the next thing we're going to cut now is the fiber. So basically just get the pattern, place it on top of the fiber, cut it out. You need 1 piece of the fiber. The fiber is a really thick one, so you can actually divide it in two, just like what you're seeing me doing. But if you want, you can use it as it is. So me, I don't want to waste my fiber, so I just cut out 1 piece and divided it in two for both the front and the back. That's what I actually did, and I have something like this after separating it. So next, you want to cut out the fiber for the handle of the bag. The length of the handle of the bag is 22 inches or 23 inches in total, but you can just simply do 22 or 22 and a half. So the fiber will be going inside the handle. And once you're done with that, pick the fabric you already cut out, place it on top of the lining and cut 2 pieces of the lining. And this is the placement. You have your lining first, then what comes next is the fiber in the middle, then you have your fabric on top of the lining. So once you have arranged it properly like this, you can see that in the picture it has this pattern in front of it. So just get your chalk and draw something. That one, you can just be creative with anything you feel like you want to design on your bag, but I decided to do something that looks like weave, like this. You can also do what I'm doing, but then you can also come up with your own idea. You can do boxes, whatever. Just come up with something, and then you're going to take this to your sewing machine. Based on the pattern that you just drew now, you're going to sew on top of it on the same machine. That's what's going to give it the design, and you're going to repeat this on the second part of the bag also, which brings us to the end of the pattern drafting and cutting of this bag. The next video, which is the part 2, will be the sewing, the joining and sewing of the bag. Thanks for watching to the end. If you've not subscribed to be a part of the family, please do want to subscribe to this channel. Also like this video and then leave a comment, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.